she's gone,
Yes.
but yeah, I guess.
No,
No,
I'm-
yes. He's listening.
Hello, everyone. Welcome on in and happy Thursday. I hope everyone has had a great day today. I've got to do the shilling on the Discord thing, so while we do introductions, I'm going to be doing that. But first of all, the music you're listening to right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. You can find out more about his stuff over at Music 2, and I'm pretty sure there is new music coming out because I got a notification earlier this week sometime. The map you're looking at right now is from the official Mythical Odysseys of Theros setting book. The overlay, starting soon screen, and most of the other maps were made by me in Incarnate. This little thing over by Siri, the chest whistle, was made by Pointy Hat Studios, as well as the stat block for it. You can find over at their YouTube channel. The sound effects and music during the game will be by Sirenscape. If you want to catch up with this campaign or any other of our D&D and other TTRPG campaigns, you can do so over on our YouTube. And if you want to come and hang out with us, just, we don't bite unless you ask nicely. We have a Discord. And last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Lillith just did and type in !perks in the chat. I think that was everything. No, I have not written this down. This is from memory each time. I should get better at that. Let's do a round of introductions while I do the shilling stuff. Vits, who are you playing? Who are you playing? Etc.
Hello, I am Vitskugga, and I am playing as Artemis Braveheart, the human Drake Warren Ranger with a lion instead of a drake.
Lilith.
Hi. I'm Lilith, or Lily. I'm playing Cyrdalia Wordwin, the Tiefling Bard, the Queen of the Party.
Not wrong. Ash. Sliding in smoothly.
Hello, I'm Ash, or by Firelight. If some people know me by that, I don't stream anymore, so I'd still use it. Hi, I play Leo, the adorable, everyone's best friend paladin.
Ash, you have a balloon right behind you and making me very nervous when you're moving around.
It's not a balloon.
As long as it doesn't pop, I'm fine with it.
What's the pink thing? Yeah, it keeps
not the-
popping
it's
up. It's the only thing that's popping up.
Yeah. I'll get rid of it.
It's more of a, I have a, like...
I don't know what it is. You can say what it is.
Hello, Emil. Now, popping balloons is one of those things that gives me anxiety, and I hate it when kids are running around in fast food joints with balloons in their hands. So, fun! Jason.
Hello, I am Jason. Oh, just Jason. I play the pink-haired resident druid Nelites, ADHD queen of the party.
I got nothing. I'm not even... Nope. Hi, I'm Ardana, or Joe, or Oi, you there, if a majority of my players have any say in it. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and yeah. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time? You will get an... Inspiration was the word I'm looking for. If you do.
Conga Party.
Oh, right, yeah, Conga Party. I forgot.
Not wrong.
That's it. That's the whole recap. Conga Party. Between two Cyclopses.
Okay, fine. We ended up starting to travel from the city. And we traveled and we ended up going to bed. with some discussions about Neri and Leo not being the best watches together because kidnapping happened. So Siri and Artemis had a talk, or a girl talk, according to the guys, and Leo started flexing for some reason. Artemis and Siri decided to agree on that the lion was gonna keep Leo company. And Leo didn't know that the lion could talk and thought it was his conscience. And they managed to, I believe it was Leo, and yeah, it was Leo and Orion that saw the dragon flying over their head, striking the fear in their hearts. And we continued our journey as we managed to run into some two Cyclops fighting over territory with a cave behind one of them that was usually for pilgrims. And instead of fighting them, Siri started a Congo party to get between them and just get ignored. But Barley ended up getting thrown away. Picked up and thrown away because he's a flying fire pup. Leo was happy. God, my brain. Neri ended up water cannoning one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily not
And-
bidaying.
So one of them ended up running away in fear.
Yes, that's how I remember it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrified
Mhm.
of being bidayed by a Triton.
I'm trying to be nice here. Siri tried to do blindness, deafness, and succeeded.
But
Mm-hmm.
No, it was failed. Sorry. And we just ended up running away.
got like a nat 20 and we're all like, oh shit, I've liked it.
So we managed to run away. It's starting to rain.
Oh no, you succeeded.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Constitution. It's the roll over 24.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't smart enough to run after us.
Yeah.
It could track.
So we managed to run away. It started to rain. So we started to look for a shelter after getting drenched for a couple of hours. Neri ended up finding stairs. And not so stealthily said he was not going anywhere while he was going up the stairs as we watched him.
What? Crazy. Lies.
Yep. Been a bit haltingly, but you know, it's been 2 weeks since we played and it's been chaos. So yeah, sure, you can take a point of inspiration. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone who does not.
Who doesn't have? I apparently still have mine.
And guys, use your inspiration. It's there to be used.
No, wait, I
Oh my
used it
god, I
last
don't
time.
have inspiration. Ah.
I did use it last time, I just didn't hook it off.
That's fair.
Never mind, I'll keep it.
You finally used it last time, didn't you, Ash?
Yeah.
Suggested.
Did.
I was
I've had it for like 60 episodes.
Yeah. Like, I'm tempted to just let them pass at the end of the session.
I do it again.
But yes. And with that, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's hop into the game. Just a sudden skip decides to be a bit weird again. And not play any sounds. There we go. As the sun is slowly setting over the vast mountain range, Neri, you find yourself watching a set of tall, vast, old stone steps leading far up into the mountains. Each step seeming to have been carved out of the mountainside itself. It's like this red granite flecked with quartz that glitter in the fading sunlight, and the sides seem to be almost encased in moss and long twisting vines. The step seems to, by the looks of it, have been carved here and then just left. You don't see any other buildings or structures around you. And there's something vaguely familiar about them to you. Something you can't really put your finger on. As you get closer, they seem inviting, safe, nice. Other than the obvious fact of random stairs in the middle of the mountains.
Well, I'll go and run up them if they're inviting and safe.
All right. You start running up the mountain, or running up the steps, and your foot hits the first step. And something seems to shift in the air next to you. Like the whole, looking around, like everything outside the steps themselves seems to shimmer as if on a hot day. Second step, and that shimmer turns into an archway all across. And instead of the mountainside, you see stars. You take the third step up, and in a shower, sparks fly out from your foot, spidering out in golden pattern from where your foot hits the step and all across. And from that step on the stair, you feel almost like a tug. A little bit of a, like, come on, take the next one. Just take the next step, and the air around you goes from the chill mountain air to warm coastal breeze that smells of lilacs.
Oh, the coast. I love the coast.
You take
I take
an...
a little step. Just a little one more step. I'm sure I'll be fine. I've got high wisdom.
You take another step, and nothing changes really. Other than you can see the mountainside, but it's like it's through a wall, like a glass wall made out of stars and distant lights, that creates this archway all the way over the staircase.
This is a staircase to heaven. To the Nixie place. What's the next round called? Do I remember?
Where the gods lives is just called Nyx, and it is the night sky above you.
Is that why it seems familiar to me? Because I'm Nick's born.
Could be.
Nick's.
As you walk up this staircase, let's cut to the rest of your party, who absolutely were totally deceived that you were not going to run up the staircase.
Yeah.
You see Neri start sprinting up the stone staircase in the middle of the mountains. You can clearly see him.
Yeah,
It
I think
looks
Leo
normal
isn't
to them,
saying
doesn't
anything.
it? Does it? Does it look...
I'm so used to Neri's shit. It's just like I'm just watching it.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
it's maybe 10 steps up at this point.
Artemis is like, are we supposed to follow him?
Nah. He's just up to his usual misbehaving.
I mean, it seemed like he wanted to go by himself.
All right.
Can I try and stick my hand into the barrier?
Absolutely. There's no
Put my hand into
resistance.
that. Okay. Does my hand look starry?
Yeah, you
Great.
put your hand through, you turn your hand, and it's like looking through it, through a barrier. You're kind of reminded of when you did the trial, and you put your hand through that water barrier.
I just keep doing that, and I guess the guys just see
Yeah, you're just like, hand. They don't, like, they see you standing on the staircase, doing...
I think he lost it.
I think he
Nice
might
dance
find-
moves, Neri.
I think he might have found some mushrooms or something on his way up.
I can't tell if I'm high or if I'm high.
Well, you're at least 10 steps up. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 10 steps.
It's... Leo, come over here. Come step on this thing. It's crazy.
What sort of level crazy? We talking whoa, Neri crazy, or are we talking
It's very
Um,
crazy.
Victor crazy?
Oh. It's Victor more crazy than me.
Well, Victor's more crazy cross. You're more crazy stupid.
I wouldn't say he's crazy stupid. I'd say he's like crazy, like magic. It's
I mean,
like
he's not
Oh.
wrong.
Oh, is that it? Oh, that don't sound as exciting now. Just magic, you know. We've all got that.
godly magic.
What kind of god?
You remember when we drank that Nyx water?
No.
Was it just me who drank the Nyx water?
No.
None of you guys partook in the Nyx water. Oh, come on!
Wait,
that was great stuff.
What do you mean, Nick's water?
can I roll a deception just to see
Yep.
if I can trick him?
Wait, did you drink some of it?
No, but I can still lie to you.
Wait, are we on about the water in the chalice, or are we on about something else?
No, you remember like the ice
you know, the
shards that
ice-
ran?
The Nyx storm that hit us, and there was all the ice was like starry liquid.
Oh yeah.
and it was
No.
like
Oh
water,
no.
and I
Yes.
drank some.
Did I drink some?
No.
I did. I
No,
don't
I
think
didn't
anyone
say.
else drank it.
Neri tried to force you. Syria managed to get it away from you and just pour it over the boat,
I still have
pretending.
them, though, don't I?
It was only you and Drosan who drank it, I think.
Yep.
There's still some in the boat though, isn't there? I've got like
There
a barrel
is.
of the stuff. I've got
But-
a barrel of the stuff.
Mhm.
Yep. You have a barrel of that on Lizzie. But Lizzie is down in Akros.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Oh,
flying
yeah.
extremely flammable object through a dragon's territory was considered a bad idea.
Yeah, I totally drank. That was very crazy, Neri.
Yeah, well, come and check this crazy stuff out.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, fine, I'll go. I'll humour him. Oh, God, Nero, if this is one of your tricks again, I swear to Carmet. Yeah, I swear to her.
Alright, you take one step on that staircase and you see that same shimmering start.
Oh yeah, there's something here.
You see, you just step onto this night, you just step onto the staircase, and everything turns into stars. At night time, and it's. Do you think it's like a stairway to the Nyx? Do you think if we go up all the way here, we can just go hang out with the gods?
Oh yeah, sure, we can definitely totally do that. We're gonna go up some stairs and we are going to relax with the gods. Sure, Neri.
Do I hear this?
Oh yeah, I'm not being quiet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like
It's not that far away from you. You can see these two standing on the staircase, and from where you're standing, Artemis, you can see that the staircase continues another like 60 feet up into the mountain.
You can't seriously be saying that you can just casually walk up the stairs to the gods.
I mean, hang on, I'll put my arm in.
Well, through the stars.
Just
Yeah.
Yep. You can see, like, yeah, your hand. You stick your hand through it. There's no resistance. It's like a wind barrier at most. And you know that kind of shifting in temperature when you walk in under an AC unit at a store. That's basically it.
Yeah.
And then you see your hand, but there's like a filter of stars in between you and your hand.
Question, DM. Do I know about the stairs that lead up to the Nyx place? I know about them. I thought they were in like the Skull of Ale area. There's like literally a stairway where you can get to the Nyx, right?
Give me a history check? History or religion?
I'll go with history.
Oh yeah. You are very aware that there is a staircase that leads to Nyx. It's not here. It's not in this area at all.
There is actually a stairway that leads to the Nyx. You know that, right? I mean, it's not supposed to be around here. Maybe it moves. Maybe it's a magical stairway that just moves. I mean, it would prevent people from going up it.
So you're saying there's
All
a
the time.
chance we can meet all the gods? Any gods?
Well, there's a chance you could go into their realm and just chill out. I think we've already been. Have we already been?
Well, then there was that time with Victor's best buddy Aethrios. You know, remember the one he was always talking about, like over and over again. Does that count?
No, I meant the place where we chased your evil brother.
That wasn't the Nyx.
Like
Oh.
that was
That was
close to like the dead land.
Oh, I'll be honest, I was really paying too much attention to where we were then.
That's fair enough. And there were creepy creatures with one eye. I set crabs
Oh.
on them. They were happy.
I was a little bit busy, Neri. You remember I got stabbed?
Yeah, that wasn't the Nyx. That was the underworld.
Something in the world.
Was that where we met?
Oh,
Yeah,
so that was like
that's where you got Lizzie.
A pomegranate.
Elysium? No?
A pomegranate, like area, like Elysium, like.
Yeah, it's called
a good place to
Elysia.
be in the world. Okay.
Yeah.
It was like that, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go there.
Was it at least? I think it was somewhere else. It was somewhere with gods and there was stars and everything. I don't remember.
Well, if there's a chance I can meet Nylia, then I'm going. And he's gonna just walk straight ahead.
I
Hope for the
kind
best.
of turned to Near and go, "Oh, that was easy." Didn't much hoped in for that, does it?
All right. Are you all ascending the stairs?
Come
Only
on,
a few
Siri.
feet up. If there's nothing up there, we can just come back down. I'm sure about it.
You can just see a drenched Siri giving every one of you like a twitch in the eye look, being like, ah, fine, fine, fine.
Why do you look so upset at being wet? It's like the best thing in the world.
Context is everything.
Context is
Do you-
everything.
Siri, do you want me to slap him? I think he deserves it.
It's fine, darling.
what?
It's fine. He just doesn't understand that he doesn't like heat. I don't like water or cold.
There's
Here,
water and
I'll keep
snow.
you warm, and I'll flump on you. That better?
Aw. She will just snuggle her back against him, being like, yes.
Sorry, I haven't
Alright.
washed for a few days, so I'm a bit stinky, but bear it in mind, it's better than being cold.
I am not sure what you smell because I can only smell dust for some reason.
Is it still raining?
Still not.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's still raining. Okay.
Oh yeah. So the staircase you're ascending, you were only up like the first 10 steps when you stopped and called everyone over. From where you stopped, it goes another 60 feet into the like up. And which
And it's still raining.
Huh?
On the is it still raining on the magic stairs?
No. There's no water on the stairs.
See, it's nice and dry here.
You can see the drops hitting the archway as you walk under it, and it creates this kind of strange rippling effect with the surrounding starscape. And as you move up, more and more of the mountains seem to fade away and just be replaced by this odd sensation of being on this staircase. And maybe 30 feet, halfway up the staircase, the steps start to fade. They're still solid under you, but they become more and more transparent.
I forgot to tell everybody. I have a fear of falling to my death. Does everybody else have that fear?
No.
No, because I trust Arion.
Yeah, I
well,
trust the talking line too. That guy knows stuff that I didn't even know.
and he can catch us all, right?
You continue.
Right.
You continue up, or
I mean, I can turn into a bird, so
yeah, you're fine. You keep
I'll be
walking,
fine.
and you start losing count of how many steps you've walked. You start losing count of anything around you as the mountains completely fade away. You can't see them anymore through this. It's not glass, but through this filter of stars. And then the staircase become completely transparent. No edges or anything. And it becomes like a smooth incline instead. No risk of tripping or falling. And eventually the light shifts inside this archway, and the water droplets stop falling. And you find like each step has that spider web of golden light that seems to flash out with every step you take on this pathway. So you can still see like an outline of like a ramp or a path, because you see where your feet hit something solid and it spiders out.
Does it flash more if I start jumping?
Each time you land, there's another flash.
Can I make it flash harder though if I stomp really hard?
Yeah.
It's another question I need to know. It's the question Terry's trying to figure out. It's like tippy-toeing. There's like little flashes, and then he starts jumping, and there's a big flash.
It changes with like with each type of pressure you put. It changes a little bit.
I mean, Artemis is just walking with brisk pace. Like she's just walking quickly, blindly.
The floor dances below you.
And eventually you seem to come to a stop, natural stop. Not like you're about to fall off, but that tug that kept pulling at your feet as you were walking just stops. And you find yourselves looking out, standing on what feels like an invisible platform, and looking out over the entirety of the Nyx around you. You turn around, you can see this opening that you came through, where the staircase is. And it's like a little bit of a darker just gateway. But everywhere else is just stars. And I picked one of my favorite images from NASA for this one. So, here you go. Have the pillars of creation.
Is that a fog cloud?
Yes. The one to rule them all. If I remember right, this is the nebula known as the Pillars of Creation. And you do know what a nebula is, right?
Leo's probably not smart enough to.
No, I'm talking about Ash here.
Oh, sorry.
Ash is probably not smart enough.
Yeah. Hang on, let me just Google it.
So, for our audience, because Ash totally remembers this from science class, a nebula is basically made of everything that we are made up of. It's what happens when a bunch of stuff explodes and then reforms into everything else.
Yeah, I knew that.
I'm a nerd like that. And also nebulae are cool.
I love space.
So, me too. Space is scary and very pretty and very scary. But I do believe that these are what's called the Pillars of Creation. They are not from Theros, they are from our reality. And for scale, our galaxy can't be seen in this image. We're too small.
Well, isn't this from this is around the furthest back in time we can actually see?
Yeah.
I think that this specific image, I think this is the furthest away back we can see.
Yeah. That's why I said that for scale, our galaxy cannot be seen in this, compared to this, we're too small. I read somewhere that each of those lights is a galaxy. but I could be wrong. It's been a while. Anyway, this is basically what you see standing on this invisible platform in the Nyx, looking out all around you.
It's like we're in the ocean and there's stars all around us.
Is there a hunting ground somewhere?
A hunting ground?
I don't see any trees.
Just come up to the Nyx and start shooting things with arrows.
No, but obviously, if there's a hunting ground somewhere or beautiful nature and forest, Nyla is bound to be around.
Wait, did you hear that?
What?
Oh no, it was just never-ending silence.
Yeah.
Hello?
There's echo.
No.
Hello?
You hear your voices travel out and then just vanish. No echoes or anything.
So, anyone has any idea what's going on?
Well, we're in the Nyx.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly positive. This is what I look like when I turn into the Nyx.
Oh. There's no flowers here or anything.
Oh, it's just boundless creation.
Where?
Is this how my eyes look when I sing?
Sing and look at me.
She looks a little bit confused but starts singing.
Is it the same?
It's the exact same.
I would say it is an exact same image in your eyes as it is what I'm seeing right now.
Artemis.
Well, an area wearing Nyx.
Artemis, it is in fact a little bit creepy. Because as you look at Siri as she's singing, it's almost like, you know, like
Like a green screen.
yeah,
Like the eyes
Yeah.
of the green screen. So it blends in with the background. And
Yeah. exactly.
Kind
Oh,
of
no, it's
creepy,
just
not
like-
gonna lie. It kind of looks like I'm looking through you at the moment. I can see that large cloud there. Like through your eyes.
Siri will stop singing and kind of like hide her face a little bit because she did get called creepy when she was a child because of it.
No, don't hide your face. You're beautiful, but it's just looking weird in this particular location because it's almost like your eyes aren't there at the moment when you're singing.
Oh, it's fine. I just never been to the Nyx and I never actually looked in the mirror while I was singing, so it's just weird.
Oh, you should. It is beautiful, like gorgeous.
Oh, okay. That's enough of the compliments.
Yeah, back off, woman.
What do you mean?
That's
I
nice.
know what you're. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to rise to it.
What is he talking about?
I think he's
What's
a bit
this?
jealous.
Why?
No,
I'll respect
I'm
the
not
truth.
jealous. Nope.
As
Oh,
you're
darling.
Nice,
as
nice,
you're
nice.
all arguing, could everyone please give me a perception check?
Oh, so I'll just give myself disadvantage. Oh, okay.
I mean,
I roll low. Big sad. Only
Oh
16.
God.
Neri, as you're too busy trying to take everything in and then listening to these people, the others just argue back and forth.
ADHD.
Yeah, it's like, what's happening? I can't see everything at once. Help.
My brain's not braining.
Artemis, you start like you get that nagging feeling that you've honed over many years that something is about to happen.
I will pull my bowstring. Just to be ready for anything.
A bad kind of something's gonna happen, or just something's gonna happen? Because I can't be surprised.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you
Leo.
could probably be surprised by a god.
I can't be surprised. It's the feat. It's written as
I'm
written.
fairly sure. It's not surprised by a god.
Leo, as you are discussing back and forth and you're talking to Artemis, you see Artemis tense up, and at that exact moment, you see the stars that you're looking at from your angle start to go dark and then come back as if something massive is moving in front of them. And Siri, you notice something like the exact same thing, but with a nat 20. You see it kind of like undulating up and down as if it's swimming through the Nyx, blotting out stars as it goes. And then, like, the stars are not dying, they're just blinking as if it's this whatever this is between you and the stars.
So something that's swimming, not flying.
It looks like it's swimming.
Zero gravity.
Just a quick question. Has anyone heard of like a serpent, anything really huge going into the Nyx that might or might not kill us?
My mum used to tell me stories about the world serpent.
Well, there is something flying between us and the stars over there, and it looks like it's bigger than anything I have seen in a while. Especially the Cyclops.
I didn't see anything.
Do I see it as he's pointing at it?
Neri, that way. No, Neri, look that way. That way. She's trying to point it out, but
With your trying to point it out, Artemis, yeah, you get it immediately, and you see that same kind of shape, like dark shape, and all of you now notice there are several of them, like swimming, like almost moving like dolphins.
is there a world octopus or something?
Oh, no.
Hydra?
Oh, I can talk to fish. Point me in the right direction. I'll walk towards them.
This way.
Okay, I'll just start walking gradually towards whatever.
Okay.
Is he really gonna talk to a godfish?
You keep moving, and like the ground is still solid under your feet, and that kind of golden spider webbing fly. It's not really spider web. It's like marbling that starts at your feet and then flash out with each step.
You guys stay there. We don't want to lose the exit. Don't worry, I've got this. And I take off one sandal.
All right. Neri, could you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, crud. Oh, wait, that's the highest aptitude.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
Did you go with him, or did you stay by the opening?
Oh. He told me to stay here, right? So no.
Yeah, no.
It's alright. It's my highest attribute.
How did you
I
do?
get +7. 24.
All right. As you approach to where they are pointing, suddenly something massive comes out just from under whatever you're standing on and just moves up next to you. The easily the biggest thing you have ever seen. The head of it is the size of the university in Melitis. And it moves up, the side of its head lined with what looks like openings that flash with a golden light. And if you want, you can check out your handout.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I saw it in the handout. Look.
I'm gonna move it.
Wow. So it's like
Oh,
see.
damn.
Where is it?
On the top.
Don't see it.
6-eyed
Oh.
On the very
giant
top.
blue whales, basically.
Yeah, I'm moving it down to handouts for 8 coins, and I'm gonna show it to stream as well.
Oh, Neri likes these. These are fish. I just taking a breath. I go, taking a breath. Taking my last breath, and I'm like, can you hear me? Really loudly.
As
And
you
see if it
shout.
communicates with me.
So what exactly is your ability again?
Sir, I am. Aquatic beasts have an extraordinary affinity with your people. You can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water. They understand your words. You have no special ability to understand them in return.
All right.
I'm disappointed you didn't do a Doris. Can you hear me?
As you shout out to this creature, and all of you can see it now as it passes, it's like the whole body could probably fit the entirety of the city of Akros on it. And it's like a wall of just shimmering stardust, and these holes along the side seems to blink and twitch to you as if they're eyes. And you, Neri, in your mind, you feel this intense pressure, as if someone's presence is just bearing down on your mind. And it's like that feeling when you've sat for a test and your mind is running out of your ears. And you feel more than hear I hear you, young one. You think you're mute?
Yeah, I'm just like, what are your names?
Names. We do not understand your question.
What do we call you? What do the gods call you?
We are kin.
Be my kid. He's just like having his eye.
Can we all hear this, or is it just Neri?
Right now, you are just hearing Neri freaking out.
He's just screaming at this big thing like, can we be friends?
What are you talking about? You're being weird again.
You
Why are you screaming at the fish?
They're talking to me.
Well, is the fish or the ocean lady's kid? I wouldn't be surprised if he can talk to Spade, like Nick's fish.
I need
That makes sense.
the rest of you three to make me a wisdom saving throw.
You're all within 10 feet of me. You get +3.
You need a 15 is the
Ooh,
Just
oh,
say-
Leah.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that.
What is inspiration?
And still, I fail.
No, you
Nope,
get
you get
+3.
+3.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Just me.
yeah, it's a Leah that fails.
All right. So Artemis,
Wait, so I didn't need to use my inspiration?
No, you
Oh, you
did.
did.
because
you
it's
did
16.
because you needed to beat a 15.
Uh,
The rest of you three also feel that sensation of something immense just bearing down on your minds. Not in a sinister way, not in like just the presence of these creatures is almost too much for your minds to handle. And Leo, you feel like your mind just goes blank. Like you're just staring. You're not you can't for a moment. It's like you can't even see them. And then these creatures flicker back, but that presence in your mind is gone.
As we're getting that presence, do we hear them as well?
Yeah, you hear them, and it seems like it's one voice communicating with you, but it's just like both Artemis and Siri. It's like you're on the breaking point right now.
Is it celestial?
Yes. It's like you have this sensation of standing in the presence of something immense and ancient, and your minds are on the edge of not being able to even comprehend them.
No, it's
Siri
just
takes
screaming
out her
random
notebook.
questions.
Yeah. Sorry, Artemis?
I was serious. Who spoke?
Oh, Siri?
she just takes out her notebook and starts drawing them instead, since she can't comprehend it.
Yep. But yeah, so with each question that Neri asks, it's like now that you are starting to pay attention, Neri, with your insane wisdom save there, it's like the sound is coming from all the creatures around you, and as they move, as they like dive and swim, you see maybe 8 or 9 of them, like each of them large enough to carry a city on its back.
Which god created you?
We do not understand your question. We have always been.
They're older than the gods. Are you older than the gods?
Some. We were born from the first creator.
Did you like swim out of the ocean and then start swallowing the necks, and then you just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and now you're here?
Ocean. The Little Mermaid's domain, yes. Thassa.
They got me a little mermaid.
We remember Thassa. She looked at us and smiled at us and went back to create more of us.
She made whales after you. Wow.
Whales. Yes, that is the name she calls them.
What a lordom. And then it's just like, oh. It's just like, that's so good. Who's the original creator? What's he called?
There is like a long quiet, as if thought is going into this, and the voice, that same echoey, vast voice, and everyone except Leo can hear this right now, but the answer comes back as, the mortals call them Krufix.
I knew he was older than Heliod. I knew Heliod was a phony.
Heliod, the sun.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about him.
Sun hangs in our... You call it waters of Nyx?
I have some Nyx water. I drank it. It's funky stuff.
We just swim the Nyx, lighting it up, taking down old lights, bringing new ones.
How do you do that? Can you show me?
One of the enormous heads slowly turn, almost as if to look at you, take all of you in, and then the head turns back, not the same one, but a different one, rears up, and you see along the eyes along the side light up, and beams shoot out in 6 different directions, and you see bits of debris that flies around just evaporate in each of the beams.
Guys, is this whale getting hostile? It's not looking good. If I'm honest, they're not saying anything. They're just blowing stuff up.
You want to learn how to do that? Maybe you want to learn how to do that?
I do want to learn how to do that! That's awesome!
Guys, are not listening to me. They're doing weird things.
Yes, do!
It's fine, Leo, I think.
This is anything but fine. I just started doing laser beams.
Powerful kin. Can I turn into you?
The first one that spoke to you, the first one that you saw pass, seems to turn its head just slightly to look at you, and just, you are not of us. Perhaps in time, perhaps you will learn.
That's Neri's #1 goal in life now.
Turn into a
Just
giant
to,
space whale.
Yeah, and shoot lasers out of his eyes.
Yeah.
Like literally, he wants to be able to turn into the Kindori just so he can do this. That's going to be his ultimate goal. He's going to become an archdruid and be able to turn into a Kindori.
Yep. I mean, shape change exists.
I'm going to go kick the god's asses as a giant space whale. Space god will.
And you see, the first one seems to hold back a little bit while the others swim ahead, and then eventually, like, they're not moving fast at all, but they're so big that they cover vast distances with each dive and pull. I don't know how to describe it.
Is this the home of the gods?
Yes, the gods reside here. Most
Is
of
Nile
them.
at home?
Nile, the goddess of the hunt, does not reside here most of the time.
Where is she?
She is below, though I do not know where. We do not know where. We are aware of those who are here.
Wait, she's in the mortal realm?
You did.
We believe so.
She hangs out in that like big forest, right? Is that not? Do people not know that? Does she not know that? Do I know that?
Or
I'm
you can give me a religion check if you want.
because I'm positive she hangs out in the big forest and she has that pet hydra, doesn't she? That just is immortal because it keeps going back to life. Because everyone tells stories about it, so it never dies technically.
Same.
Go on, get in there.
There is a forest where Nylea tends to hang out. This is where I double check my sources so I don't get it wrong and people get mad at me. I also have a bunch of cat hair in my face. Why can't the source? Hello. But yeah, there is a. I can actually check the map. I'm being dumb. I have the map. It's on the third Rose map. It's called the Nessian Woods. That's where she tends to hang out. Neri, you would with that check, with that 21, you would remember that she tends to hang out in the Nessian Woods. Your player thinking about the Hydra tends to crash in the mountains, the Katakton Mountains, which is not too far from the Nessian Woods.
Right. And that does have something to do with Nylea, though, doesn't it? Big hydra. I think, I don't know.
I don't remember. I do know there's a giant spider that's associated with her, but that's a different story. But
Is she the one who pissed off the giant spider lady? Or turned the woman into the giant spider lady?
I do believe her lover got turned into a giant spider lady, if I remember right.
Yeah, wasn't it the poison lady who did it? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, you remember that Nylea tends to live in the Nessian Woods when she is on Theros. And
Nylea lives in the Nessian Woods? Did you not know?
She does?
That? Yeah.
No, I don't know. I can't read.
You can't read. That's what my mum did teach me. That's fine.
No, I can't read. I grew up in the wilds.
Oh,
okay. I was raised by wolves. They can't reach. They can teach reading.
How the hell did they teach you how to speak?
Well, the first 5 years or so, I was raised in a settlement. I think 3 or 5. I can't. I don't know. So a very long time ago. I don't remember.
Okay, we'll get into that later because these wills are a little bit more interesting right now. Sorry. Oh, wait. Wait, what are we asking them?
I have no idea.
Why are we here? I mean,
You walk
obviously,
here.
yeah, obviously, I brought us up here, but. Dory, do you no Kin? That's it, Kin. Do you know why these stairs brought us up here?
We have no idea.
Oh, some things even giant space whales don't know.
Well, maybe your gods are home.
Is that? No, I doubt she is. She's way too into her ocean to be. She'll never leave the ocean. She won't even leave the ocean to save my other mum. That's how obsessed she is with the ocean. She is not up here.
What about her for us?
Is Paphos up here?
The god Perforos is not in Nyx right now.
Is anyone home?
If you want a tally of those who reside in Nyx at the moment, the ones who live here right now are Krufix, not Clothis. What's her name? I should have checked this before doing. Always check your list of gods before making
is that-
ominous proclamations.
Is that Alexa's god? Is that the one of civilization?
There we go. The gods currently residing in Nyx are Krufix, Ephara, Iroas, Farika, and Iroas.
You said him twice.
Did I say Iroas twice?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Keranos was the one I meant.
Oh, guys, I think we should talk to the Crufix guy. I bet he can shed some light on this. On all this crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, let's not talk to Eros. I think he's mad because Victor might have switched teams.
I'm not talking to anyone.
Well, why would he be mad at you guys though for him switching teams? Wouldn't he be mad at Victor?
You
Well,
never know how a god thinks.
Yeah, gods tend to go after, like, people's friends rather than themselves. No. I guess they do go after them directly, but yeah. It depends.
I don't know. I never pissed off a god.
Don't
Well-
think I've ever. Or at least one that's not related to me.
I hope I haven't. But maybe we should talk to this Crufix guy then, and ask what's going on.
You go get Crufix so we can talk to him.
You think I'm some sort of receptionist or something?
What? They were made by him. Maybe they have a special connection. Maybe they can talk to him mentally.
We cannot take you to Krufix's home.
And you get him here?
Yeah, just
We
bust
can.
down the wall with your big laser eyes and drag him out.
We cannot summon the creator.
I mean, if
Do you
you're
know how
powerful
we
enough-
could meet him?
At the edge of the world is a waterfall. You climb behind it, and there is the path to Krufix's home.
And is that like a few meters that way, or
Do you have directions? A map?
Once again, you feel that quiet, as if
think we've annoyed them?
thinking, and then I can give you one final advice before we part. Head north, as far as your feet can carry you. And then travel to the edge of the world.
Yeah, guys, should we do that like after we've talked to the big dragon, or should we do that now?
Do what?
What? Right. It told us to keep walking north until we fell off the edge of the world.
Which way's north? Here.
I don't think he
Um,
means here. I think he means like outside our world.
Wait,
I
does it?
don't think there's no waterfalls here.
There might be. How do you know?
Have you
Wait.
heard of any waterfalls in Nyx?
Is there a waterfall in the next? Is it? Is it the what? Do they mean the next, or do they mean here?
They mean on Theros. You get the sensation they mean. When they speak of the world, they mean Theros.
Oh! I'm like, oh, that's a long way.
Again, you can anyone who wants to think of any waters in the Nyx can give me a religion check.
Let's fuck it up.
I wish I could, but I can't really, since I'm not that studied.
That's
Mate,
fair.
Sure,
mate.
I can't do anything else talking to these fish. This is space. I don't know anything.
Neri, you can also roll religion if you want.
Where is my religion? Yeah, it's not that good.
Oh, shut up.
It is that good.
It is that good. So Siri, you have heard Leo. You're trying to figure all of this out. You're a little bit overwhelmed right now, and you're trying to figure out if your companions are as insane as usual, or if they've completely lost their minds in the presence of something. Like there are big whales, and they seem to be talking to them. And I mean, you know that the druid can talk to animals. That's not too weird.
And I got nosebleed.
Yeah. But yeah, you're just confused in general about this whole situation. Siri, you remember that you've heard stories of waters that lead to the Nyx, but not so much Nyx, like other than the shards of ice that fell down and hit Lizzie, there are no like waterfalls that lead from the Nyx onto Theros. You do know that the Tartic... you don't really know like waters that fall from Nyx to Theros, other than, rain. Rain happens, and rain comes from the sky, which is Nyx. Neri, with that nat 20 for the 21 religion, you do know that the Tartix River goes through Nyx. And it's kind of like a bit of mishmash of a soupy kind of thing. You also vaguely remember Alexa going off about something about the waterfalls near where Krufix lives dropping into the Nyx. But there are no waterfalls or waters other than the Tartix River that cross Nyx or fall from Nyx. And the Tartix goes from Nyx to the underworld.
Okay.
Maybe Lizzie knows?
Yeah, Liz. I think Liz is taking us through like portals and shit, and weird waterfalls and all of that. I bet she knows where Krufix lives. I think I have a rough estimation of where he lives, but that'll just have to be one of our many, many stops on this adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Rude, isn't it? We come all this way up to the Nyx itself. A magical set of stairs appear, and there's not a single god to, like, say hello to us. Where's the god of receptionists?
The
Should do a job.
the kin have moved on at this point. You see the fin of the last one crest over and start to just
Bye. Meet again someday.
Goodbye.
Can I hear them singing at all? Do they sing?
They don't seem to be singing, no. And as you turn around, Leo, that feeling of confusion seemed to just vanish as when the whales hit a certain distance away from you.
That.
What's going on?
Is he alright? Looks like his head's about. Has Leo got a nosebleed? Is he okay?
Have I? Oh yeah. What's that all about?
Has his mind just had to gloop?
Artemis and Siri, you also feel that intense pressure release from your minds, and like that feeling of your minds being on the verge of snapping, just the tension just releases.
Yeah, Sarah just cracks her neck and finishes her drawing.
Did you get that, Siri? Did you draw them? Did you draw them?
And she will show Neri her beautiful drawing.
Oh my god, I'm gonna add that to my report. Can I add that to my report?
I can make a copy for you if you want me to.
Yeah. I bet nobody's ever come across those before. I could be the first person who's discovered them in all of Nyxology. My tutors are going to be so impressed.
So, just like a question, and she will close her notebook. Weren't we supposed to see a dragon? Not space fish?
Yeah.
Yep,
I
that is
think
correct.
I think that was a lovely experience. Let's go
You guys saw
downstairs.
space-ish?
The whales.
Oh,
Uh,
his mind is cool. He does not even remember.
Leo, you saw the whales, and then it was like they blinked out of existence and then back again. And it was like
Didn't even remember.
it's basically like that sensation you would have as a small child coming up next to a blue whale. And then the blue whale blinks out of existence. It's not there anymore, and then it comes back again, like the world's worst game of peekaboo.
Oh, them laser beams gone, literally. Wild.
Oh, that was so cool. They
Was it?
what they do is they destroy like the old stars and stuff, and then they make new ones.
Wow. Mind blown.
They're like
Literally.
star whales.
Yeah, I think your mind literally got blown.
Yep.
Mine was about to get blown. But
Yeah,
I think I survived. Just
What do you mean?
barely.
What are you guys on about?
I have a head pain.
Didn't you feel that heavy pressure from those things?
If I've been at the bottom of the ocean, it's nothing.
Oh, I guess it's easy for a demigod.
Nyeh.
Being the son of Thassa.
Yeah.
Show off.
I'm used to this kind of stuff.
I bet you are, Neri.
What does all the bad stuff happen to me? Jeez.
Yeah. It's a shame we couldn't hear them sing. If you heard whales sing, you'd probably have it. No, that's a good point. I'm gonna
Whales
take you to
sing?
I have heard them sing.
You've heard them sing?
I lived by the ocean, Neri.
I've never even seen a whale. The closest I've seen to a whale was that thing we fought way back, you know, when Ethu was around.
Oh, I'm gonna take you to the ocean, Harry. And then we're
I've
gonna
never
find
seen
some
the
whales.
ocean.
We're gonna take you to the ocean, and I'm gonna show you whales as well. And then I'm gonna cast like a spell to let you breathe in the water, and you're gonna come and listen to the whales.
Sounds nice.
They're like opera singers. They're amazing. They're better than opera
What?
singers.
I don't know what an opera singer is.
Me neither.
They're singers with really, really big lungs, and they go oh, like a choir, like
Ooh.
choirly singers.
It is an art.
Like
Kind
in
of.
the temples?
Very powerful. Yeah, like in the temples, temple singers,
Oh.
whatever
Yeah, I
they're
don't go
called.
to many of those.
Probably not called opera singers, but they're called something.
I
don't
only
what
know
they'd be
about
called.
bird song and wolf singing. Foxes are as well, occasionally.
They're like wolves, but
Oh, they're a nuisance. Oh, don't get me started on foxes.
They are
Have you
not
seen
that
what
bad.
you should see what they do to my chickens. Ah, absolute nuisance.
Well, they do that to survive, so it's understandable.
No, it's not. There's loads of other things apart from my chickens to eat.
Yeah, but they're not as easy to catch. As a predator, you usually go for the easiest target. At least if
Is
it's
that
a
why
matter of
everyone
survival.
hits? Is that why everyone hits me?
It's
Probably.
usually because you're up in people's faces. Darling.
Am I? Am I?
I mean, you're running up to people and then they smack you. Or when you're at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, man, I thought I was just being helpful.
You are very helpful.
I mean, and Siri will go up to him and put both her hands on his cheeks. I mean, I haven't gotten much hurt, have I?
Yeah, you
Nah,
should be in
you're
combat
right.
more.
Yes, you're very helpful.
I think the last time
Well,
I
are
got
we
hurt
done
was...
seeing the skyfish?
Yeah, that's a great thing to go to sleep to. Can
So,
I don't
dream
know
are
if
we
about.
that.
going? Are we going down the stairs again? Can we
Mm.
go down the stairs again?
Is that dark hatch still there?
Yeah, the opening's still there. Did you leave someone to watch it?
I think everyone was a bit distracted by the giants.
A little bit, yeah.
No, I'm
But I
just
know-
messing with you. As long as you didn't wander off too far from it, it's pretty easy to find again.
I wandered off, but I made everyone
I
stay.
didn't. Most of us stayed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go
Yep.
very
So
far.
you look around a little bit and you can see this darker opening that looks like a vaulted doorway that seems to be leading down into from where you're standing, a dark pathway down. But as soon as you set foot on the staircase, there's no real light difference at all. And as you make your way down, you feel that kind of tugging again, leading upwards. It's not like it's trying to force you, but it's like pulling a little bit. But eventually you get all the way down to where the shimmering comes in. You step out onto the mountain pathway again. And it's night. Night has completely fallen on this end of Theros. And you
Oh,
notice
that's
that your fire has burned out.
Oh shit. Yeah, I
Can
look around.
Siri, can Siri tell, like, have they only been away for a few hours, or has it been longer since the underworld time or work
Ah.
Like
different?
3 days, but we were gone for like 2 weeks and
Mhm.
fucking.
Give me a survival. Perception or survival, your choice.
Would I have advantage on any of them?
Depends. Are mountains your favorite terrain?
Let me see. I don't think I have that.
Okay,
I
did
think
you?
I went with the optional rules.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm proficient in that. I have a fairly high proficiency.
I'd say no on the advantage.
Okay, I'll go with perception then.
Okay. Yeah. You start looking around, trying to orientate yourself, seeing like how much time has passed, how much things have happened. Siri,
I forgot I have a keen mind.
you do. You
I'm
do
smart.
have keen mind. A few hours. It's only like a couple of hours since sunset. You notice that immediately because of your keen mind. You also see that not a lot has moved around you, Siri, but it's kind of hard to tell. Neri, you look around and while the campfire has burned out, it's still
Still warm?
smoking.
Okay.
So it's not been long at all. Artemis, you look around with your perception, you notice that as well. The fire is still smoking, even though and you can see that some of the embers are still glowing at the bottom. So they're still warm. And you look around and the temperature seems the same. You don't notice any wildlife around you at all. Other than Orion, there doesn't seem to be any large beasts nearby. You do hear a couple of birds and some skittering, like rodents nearby, but that's it.
Ryan's just like, it's gone. Car gone. No, but empty. Car gone. Where have you been? I've been sitting here for hours.
I would say Orion would have followed up as well,
Yeah.
so he's following down too.
Yeah, it's been a few hours at most since you left.
We really got to be careful about our trips into the Nicks and other places.
It's only been a few hours.
Yeah. It wasn't a few hours up there. Last time we got trapped into the next poor Leah was looking for us for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. No, never mind. I wasn't there.
No, Victor was there.
So basically, time travels differently in Elsia, because we've been to Elsia as well, and the Nicks.
That sounds nice.
It's not. It's very disorientating. You came back and Leah's like a completely different dude.
Am I?
Yeah, no, something's changed about you. You're not acting the same way. I mean, you're still cool and awesome, but it's something. It narrows eyes.
No, what's different?
I don't know. Like you're following a different set of rules or something.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, he's not the
A lot
shy
braver as
boy
well.
anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah. He's a lot braver.
I've always been like this, haven't I? No?
As long as I've known you, you have been.
Yeah.
That's not a valid point. She's only known you for a day or two.
I mean, you've
I
been
think it's 3
traveling.
now.
Yeah, you've been traveling for a few days.
Siri will go like all the way up to Leo, being basically nose to nose with him and just look him in the eyes.
Yes.
Yes, I couldn't do this before without you blushing and hiding your face. And she will kiss his nose and just walk a little bit away.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Never said it was a bad thing.
Wow, he must have been really shy.
He was adorable.
I mean, it's just a kiss.
Oh, you should have seen him when I gave him his first kiss.
That was a while ago. That was like over nearly a month ago.
I mean, I kiss animals all the time.
That's
A
weird.
lion. I kiss my wolf family, and occasionally I kiss a bird or two if they land on my hand.
Wait. Do you kiss like a person would kiss? Or do you kiss like a wolf would kiss?
What do you mean?
Go find out, Neri.
No!
Oh right, you have a boyfriend.
You go find out.
I'm spoken for, remember? And she will point at Leo.
Bally, go find out.
Barley? I don't think he consents to that.
Barley is off in a bush eating a tree.
Chewing on a tree.
Turns around, stick. Just, I have a stick.
I
Goes up
had a
his-
stick.
Oh my god, you need to teach him how to build campfires. He would be so quick at that.
I mean,
He
he's
can
practically a walking campfire.
He technically is.
That's a good point. And I'll go over, pick up Barley, and I'll put him in the campfire. With all the campfire. See if it reignites. I just put a
Marcus-
stick on him. Start building sticks around him.
Who needs tinderboxes when you have a party?
Siri, I haven't changed that much, have I?
Everyone changes, though. It's not a bad thing.
I mean, I don't think I've changed at all. If anything, Neri's being even weirder.
I'm not going to say
mean-
against it.
None of you have changed much at all since I met you, but I only met you for a few days ago.
I mean, the first thing I remember about Neri is him having a tuning fork and standing there saying, "My God sent you. I'm also not a I'm also hitting gods with my slipper."
Yeah, and then he actually did it, and he wasn't lying.
And then he was smart enough to actually tell us that he was beating his own mom with the slipper. That's just.
Why would you?
I mean, of
Why would you do
course
that, Mary?
Yeah, but of course your mom, that is a god, isn't gonna punish you for hitting you with a slipper.
She doesn't even show up for the first 20 years of my life and then pops up out of nowhere and is like, hey, I'm your mum. Will you do things for me? Will you be my champion? So, of course, I was slightly upset and threw my slipper at her face.
Quick question. Who's standing near the campfire?
Siri?
I mean, Neri, I guess, because he's messing with Barley.
Artemis?
Just a point of reference. Could Siri and Neri please, anyone who's standing next to the campfire, could you please make me a dexterity save?
Are they within 10 feet of me?
I mean, if you're standing there, I mean, sure.
I'm not standing next to the fire, but, you know, we
Yeah.
were talking. You can add a +3, everybody.
Yay! It's 10. Because not
So,
one.
just as a point of, how thermal energy works, you put a flaming chihuahua in a campfire, circle, and covered him with sticks and tinder.
Is there missing eyebrows at it?
Neri, you take 4 points of fire damage as the tinder suddenly catches fire and goes whoosh. Siri, you would take 4, but you're fire resistant, so you take 2 points of damage. And Artemis, you also take 2 points of fire damage.
I went from 69 to 67. You ruined my perfect 69.
And
Can't
then
believe
in
this.
the middle of this fireplace sits a very happy flaming chihuahua with a lot of flaming twigs and tinder around him. Just
Well, at least someone's happy. But Neri, next time maybe warn people.
My eyebrows
Also,
still attached.
one of Neri's eyebrows are gone, and she's like, yeah. They're there.
It doesn't feel like that.
How many times have I told you not to mess with Barley?
Barley's very happy right now. He's like, this is the best day in the past day.
I'm just imagining, like, in The Mask, when Milo gets the mask,
Yes.
large mouth with large tongue, eyes popping out.
Yeah, Barley right now is kind of like if you find a puppy in the kibble bag
Yep.
and just happy. This is the best.
Does he get bigger?
Slightly, like half an inch. Just
Imagine if it made him bigger.
We need more sticks for that.
That reminds me. The ferryman still owes me a hellhound.
He owes you a hellhound?
He said I could
Ah.
have one.
Aha! I have my eyebrows back.
I mean, Victor's working with him now, or has replaced him. So I mean, we can visit one day.
Yeah, I still want Roberto.
Roberto, really?
Don't judge him.
Oh no, just Roberto wasn't the first thing that came into my head.
as you're standing there discussing, could everyone please give me a wisdom saving throw?
+3 for everyone willing to be.
My first really bad roll.
Oh no.
You all get smited.
Neri, all of you feel this intense dread once again just wash over you. You went from feeling really nice after coming out of the Nyx with the meeting with the kin, and standing here talking, that feeling just remains, and then this extreme feeling of fear, of being hunted, of being in the presence of something enormous and dangerous. And while the kin were gargantuan, they were not dangerous. You didn't feel any danger from them. This is primal fear. And Neri, you barely managed to shake it off this time. It's like, it's just everything in you is telling you to run. Artemis, Siri, and Leo, you get that same feeling, and I need the three of you to roll me a d4 to see how you react.
D4. Oh, the toad.
All right.
God damn it, Paladin of the Courage. Get some bloody in ya.
Leo, you are frozen in place. Every muscle, even like your breathing, your heart skips a beat. All of you is just paralyzed. Absolutely just locked in place. And then your heart starts again and you can breathe normally. Siri and Artemis, you faint. Just out, cold.
Well, shit.
Hey.
So like two of them's fainted and Leah's like.
Oh, should I roll for Orion as well?
Yes, please roll for Orion. But
What?
no, Neri.
In my arms, like Scooby Shaggy style. What?
Please roll me a d4
Behind
for
me, just-
Orion as well.
3.
Okay, Orion just goes down low, like cats, and it's just his whole body tenses up and he's ready to fight.
All right.
But there's nothing to fight here, but you see him just... Well, Artemis and Siri don't see this. You're out cold. Neri and Leo, you see Orion just get ready to pounce on whatever this is.
Barley doesn't even notice.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, hey.
Pick up Barley.
He's like, blanket.
I'll just like pick up Barley. And when I say pick him up, I'll just like grab his tail and slowly drag him out of the fire so I don't get burned. and then I give
It's
him
hot.
Barley, so he
It's
has
hot.
someone
It's
to cuddle.
extremely
Yeah.
hot. It's not hot enough to
Ow.
actually burn you, but it's hot.
that-
And then I immediately drop Barley as soon as I can move, and I go to kind of hold Siri up, try to wake her up.
Why is everyone just passed out?
Now, for those who are unaware, there are various different ways you can react to fear.
Is everybody okay? What?
Siri, hello.
It doesn't take a lot of coaxing to wake you up, Siri.
And after
Oh.
she,
She's so pretending.
Oh, what happened?
after she speaks, I just pour water on her face and I go, "Wake up!" and it's just already awake. And then I'll do the same to Atlas.
God damn it, Neri! It's not the
I'm
time for
waking
you.
them up. Just pouring water on Atlas until she wakes up.
I seriously proper hate you.
She looks around. What the fuck happened?
You both like went down faster than a. Faster than.
A sandal on a
And-
ski slope?
Yeah, a sandal on the. One of my sandals on a god. You both went down faster than a. Than a fish in a
Can-
slip and slide.
As soon as Neri starts being like as fast as Siri casts Mage Hand.
Mhm.
And she will rip down Neri's like what is it called? He doesn't have pants.
I wear
No.
a toga.
Yes, rip down
Like,
that.
if you take that off, that's gone. There's
Yeah.
nothing else.
Oh God! Oh, I have to put some clothes on.
That was not what I asked.
And they don't know what it is because no one can see Mage Hand except Siri. And this is the first time she uses it.
Why the fuck are you naked?
And
Oh,
turn
do you
this
mean
bitch
as
up.
fast? Do you mean as fast as you drop your clothes to your boyfriend, Neri?
well, I won't call Liam my boyfriend, but if you're willing to trade. And he falls off his face.
Oh,
Glad
God. I'm not a piece of my own rock meat, you know.
Yes, Neri, that's very cold of you. Trading your boyfriend as meat?
Wait, I'm not his boyfriend either.
No, not you. I was talking about his boyfriend.
Didn't know what she's talking about.
The one Alexa told us about.
She's gone doolally from fainting. She's remembering false things. I have no partner. I am a free agent as of yet.
Inside check.
Yeah, I want to inside check that as well.
Go for it. Roll deception or persuasion. It's up to you, Neri.
I have no clue about human relationships.
That checks out. Well, He seems to be telling the truth, Leo.
Hi, Jason.
Is Neri telling the truth?
I'd say he doesn't have a boyfriend. He's telling the truth on that. But there's like probably a light bit of blushing, pinker than usual, maybe.
Basically, there's someone. It's just not something, but there's someone.
Yeah, there's someone, but there's not anything there yet.
And Siri will give Neri a wink and be like, "You should tell him how you feel, Neri, before someone else's does."
Yeah, meddling in things you can keep your head out of, madam.
I'm just trying to look out for you.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that both of you just fainted?
Yes, and I asked what's happening, and you threw water in my face. And then you dropped naked for some reason.
In front of me while pouring water on me.
That was not
It-
me. That was my clothes.
Are you telling me your clothes has a mind of its own?
Apparently,
And do they throw water at people?
the clothes don't know. That's mostly me. The throwing water was me. The clothes was. I don't know what the clothes were.
We can stand here talking about Neri being naked all day, or all night for that matter, but can someone please explain to me what happened?
Same to me, please.
Well, I just felt a very strong sense of terror. Not like me at all. You know, I pretty brave.
Very brave.
I shift a little bit.
You mean,
No confidence.
I felt like I was about to be snatched up by a kraken. Like when you swim into deep water, you don't know what's below you. And it's just endless nothing, and then you see something swimming below. Like you're being hunted by a predator you can't see. I assume, however, as I've felt this before, that it is our is the dragon flying over.
But how are we supposed to get up if we end up in Nyx?
We just walk past the stairways. We don't go up the stair.
I mean, I've always got my option.
And that is?
Oh, have you honestly forgotten already?
I just fainted.
Fine. Rock.
Oh, we could fly
Have
up.
wings now.
Yep. Leo has wings
Huh?
now.
We can fly up.
You have wings so you can carry all of us?
I
I
mean-
would say all of you.
You have a flying lion, so you could fly up at that.
No, he's not grown up enough yet to carry someone. He's gonna get bigger.
Is he still a little lion?
He can lift himself,
Okay,
but he can't fly with a passenger yet.
that makes sense. A lot of birds of prey, if they eat too much meat, they can't fly. They have to balance their own weight ratio.
I can't fly?
I can summon giant birds to carry us.
So, are we flying instead of walking?
I
Well,
mean, if
like
we can't walk up the stairs without ending up in Nyx for some reason.
But
This-
was there a path past the stairs?
Yeah, the stairs are on the side of the path. So the path continues like straight ahead, and the stairs go up to the left of the path.
Yeah, we'll just carry on following the path. By the time we wake up, those stairs won't even be there. As is the way of
Well,
the Nyx.
I would
feel like-
also question flying around if the dragon is also flying.
Yeah, we shouldn't fly.
yeah, from my experience, sharing flying territory with a larger flying predator is usually not a safe way to travel.
Right?
Well, I do say that we're all tired. We have seen the Nyx today and some creative creatures.
Beautiful. Beautiful kin. That's what the name is. Kin.
So am I not using these, or am I just standing here to look pretty?
You're just looking pretty.
I
You
mean,
always look
I'm not.
pretty.
I'm not complaining.
But I think I got an hour of these bad boys, but then it's probably kaput for quite a few hours.
Why don't the girls go to bed since they just fainted? And then they can relieve.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about my wings as girls.
No.
I don't know why you assumed their gender.
All right, you're heading to bed.
Yes.
Rock.
Yep.
Oh, I got to roll a d12 now. 3 hours.
What, till you can use them again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Me and Leah will crush this fast watch. There'll be no sleeping.
No.
No, it's fine. You have to trust us. We can do this.
Siri, just wait a minute. Maybe if I do watch with him, he might open up about his feelings with this boyfriend you're talking about.
Oh, clever. Well then, have a nice watch, and she will kiss him on the cheek and start rolling out her bedroll. Oh, and it was nice yesterday that you slept in the same. And she will turn over.
Sure, no problem. Anytime. Come on, Neri. Let's get this watch going.
Do we have to
All
have
right.
3 watches? We have to have 3 watches, don't we?
Yeah, you have to have 3 watches. 4 is optimal, so no one has to stack their watches. But you can also have Orion take one.
Yeah. Orion and Barley.
Yeah, basically Orion and Barley, and
Mini
also,
adventures animated.
and I do believe
The
I think Leo has the alert feat, if I remember
I do.
right. So he can't be surprised anyway.
Not anymore.
But yeah, you can have Orion take 1 watch if you want. So you can have 3 watches with the people and 1 with Orion, should you wish to do so. Or you can have just 3 watches, but that's gonna cut it a little bit close for the people who take for people who take that watch, because you need to have 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of light work. So that's up to you how you want to set it up. It's not really like, as long as you say you have watches, you do, after having been up in the mountains like this and having encountered the dragon a few times, there are not a whole lot of predators up here. Anything like the cyclopes, obviously. But it seems like the dragon is not going to try to munch on them. But any big predators of a size where the dragon would maybe consider them lunch have been removed from the area. Or big animals overall. But there are some still. So yeah, up to you guys. Regardless.
Ryan can keep the watch for
Yeah.
the last one.
One of you can make me a perception check for the entire night and do it with advantage, or you can each roll one per watch. That's entirely up to you guys.
Did you? What's your perception?
I have +10 on perception.
No.
Do it.
I'm below mid on perception.
I am not good with perception.
So should I roll with advantage for the entire night?
Yes.
Go for it.
All right.
What is it?
Thank God.
With a 26, you do once again notice a lot of like small rodents, a lot of birds flying around during the night. At one point, like during the night, all of you noticed the ground shaking slightly. It's a tremor going through the whole area, but not enough to send rocks flying or anything like that. But there is like a tremor, and there are 2 volcanoes in this region, so it's not completely out of the ordinary that there would be tremors. But night passes, and without incident, in the morning you wake up to the sun cresting over the mountains to the east. I know my cardinal directions. And all of you get a long rest. Yay!
Yo.
Yay!
Hey, Neri. You know that whatever happened up those stairs, it's quite a special thing. I'm sure. I mean, I didn't really get the best experience. I'm sure.
Oh, that was amazing. I can't wait to tell my professors about that.
Yeah, I was just thinking, is there not someone like special you would wish you saw that with, if it couldn't be us?
Maybe my mum. I'm missing out quite a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
she
I
was
thought you were.
kidnapped
Oh, that one.
by minotaurs, and yeah, we used to go out and listen to the whales sometimes. She could hold her breath for quite a while, so we'd just listen to the whale songs. Mm-hmm. I
Oh, so maybe
suppose.
so you'd probably bring your mum here.
Yeah, I suppose. Alexa would have liked it. She loves rare things, reading about things, writing about them. Yeah. Asterix, I don't think as much, but he will be super jealous that I am going to the Perforus' Forge because he's a champion of Perforus.
Oh, sorry, who's he again?
Asterix, he's the he's my mentor back at the university. So when I came to the university, I was new and I didn't know anything. So they granted a student to be my mentor, and Asterix basically taught me all about the uni and all about people and all about everything. I grew up in seclusion. I grew up in a cove.
Well, so he was probably your best friend, right?
Yeah. I see. He's my best friend. Yeah. he loved Lizzie.
Oh, you brought him to Lizzie?
Yeah, you guys were staying in the tavern, and I brought him to meet Lizzie. She liked him too.
Oh. You didn't want to bring him to meet us?
No, I mean we only had one night before we were gonna set off, so I thought before I leave, I'd show him something cool. See, he really likes machines and stuff. Like he's trying to build his own what are they called? What are Perseverus' constructs called? I forget.
What are they called? I should know this.
An anvil rot.
Yes, anvil rot.
He's been building like an anvil rot. He hasn't let me see it yet though. He says he's gonna be surprised. But he's in the same class as me, Nixology, and we've been studying all the different animals, especially the mechanical ones. You guys went up against one, right? Outside of village, kept you trapped in there. Big lion.
Oh, yeah. Did he make that one?
No, he hasn't made any yet. Perforos makes all of them, but he wants to be the first person who's made one. That's his aspiration.
Oh, I see. Can I roll an insight check to see if he is showing more sadness and not sharing kind of these experiences with him?
I mean, that's up to you. No.
You can roll insight if he wants.
Come on, I've been rolling bad all night. Whoosh. Yeah.
I don't know if that's good enough.
Roll persuasion or deception.
He's not trying to persuade or decept. He's just talking about him. Slightly above average, so I'd say like slightly wistful. Seems quite happy when he's talking about him, like he could talk about him for a while. And that's all you get.
Well, I suppose you better get up and do stuff, you know. Yeah, it's good talking, Neri. You know you can share anything with me. Anytime.
Yeah.
It's good to know more about each other, you know?
Yeah, it is nice.
All right. So
I wonder if Perforos will be nicer to me. Because I'm Faster's son. Apparently Perforos fancies Faster. That's what my mum used to say. She taught me a song about Perseverus and Faster, you know, getting it on.
Right.
I probably shouldn't mention that to him though, right? If it now embarrass him.
Please do. All right.
I mean, you do you, like you always do.
All right, will do. I'll sing the song to him and see if he likes it.
All right. So you set out in the morning. Leo, are you cooking for them?
I mean, sure.
It's
We
up
got
to
lots
you.
out of the we got lots out of that last one I cooked. Hang on, let me look it up. Sheesh. Where's my recipe book? It's under D&D. Sure. What things do we have readily available to cook?
I mean, it depends on what you bought to bring, knowing that you wouldn't bring Lizzie. You have a lot of the rock meat that's going to go very bad soon.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I guess we can make Like chicken nuggies again. Is everyone a fan of those?
All right.
It works.
I mean, okay, I might need to borrow you. I could do with some intense flame.
What if you like cut it really thin, and you made it into like bacon? Do you have bread? Can we have bacon sandwiches? Rock
Unfortunately,
sandwiches.
I don't have bread. I think the only thing I've got in the jar at the minute is the will-o-wisp, and he's still looking pretty pissed.
Bird meat does not work well as bacon. It's not
I mean,
fat enough.
I mean, I can try it and see how it turns out. I mean, I can't promise anything.
All right.
Cook what you want to do. Just cook what you want to.
I mean, those nuggies were.
Or I
pretty tasty.
can make something a bit easier and just roast it.
I heard chicken soup is really good. Maybe rock soup.
I'll try a roast chicken if you want something different. You know, roast rock.
Go for
It
it.
sounds wrong when you're saying roasted rock.
Well, I'm sorry how it sounds. It's just the way it is. I get a +2 now. I barely succeed.
You rolled a 1d10.
Oh, I did. Oh, forget that then. I thought, oh god, that's bad. I still barely succeed. It's a bit burnt in places. I've not rotated it very quickly. And it's not overly pleasing to the eye, but it's a successful cook.
Yep.
Yep.
Here you go.
Artemis
I can't help feel that it's not as
eating
good as
hungrily.
the.
Artemis is eating it hungrily.
Oh, man, that he doesn't hold back, does he?
And there is his usual student self. Just like it's his last meal.
Artemis is kind of like that as well. Like she's eating like a wild animal. So
All right.
And Ciri's just there with like a fork and a knife.
She's not that fancy, but she eats with like what she has. But she looks at you guys like, darling, we're not bringing those people to restaurants.
You already brought one of them.
what's a restaurant?
You already brought Neri.
Yes, and she regrets it.
I mean, it went surprisingly well. All right, you set out northward along the path, and it's pretty easy going. The clouds seem to part again, and the rain has passed during the night. You can it opens up after a while, and you look over this valley that seemed to be splitting in several directions. To the east and north, you see these massive mountain tops with red glowing at the top and smoke coming out of it. And to the west, you see this valley that seems to narrow into a canyon. And from your altitude, you see, or your elevation, you see that it seems to be dry and dead further in.
See any flat peaked mountains?
From here, give me a perception check. There are a lot of mountains here.
Gonna find these magnetars and I'm gonna fuck them up. Touch my mother! I don't even know if it's around here. I can't. But where did they say it was again? It didn't really. It just showed me.
It just showed you the image.
Perception.
Yeah, 16 is okay. It's hard to tell because there are so many peaks and tops, mountain tops here, but you turn slightly to like southwest-ish, and there you see what looks like just beyond this canyon, you see what looks like a top that has been blasted off and creates this mesa-like plateau. It's on the other side of the canyon from where you're standing, far off, barely visible on the horizon.
Does it look reddish?
It looks reddish. More red than the rest of the area, at least.
Okay. Yeah. Now he's gone uncharismatically quiet. And he stood there with his fists clenched, staring into this. Yeah. At that direction.
What's up, Neri?
Jason.
What's up, Neri?
Yeah, he doesn't reply, he's just staring. He's going a bit red. With
She's gonna
rage.
put her hand on his shoulder and say, "Are you okay?"
Does it look like the one from my version?
Hard to tell from this distance. It is in the general area of mountains, and it is a red plateau. But it's several miles away from you on the other side of this canyon. So it could be.
There's a red plateau there. Siri, there's a red plateau there.
Siri takes out her map.
What's that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, Neri told me he had a vision about where his mother was. The Minotaur that stole his human mother, and we pinpointed that it should be in this area because of the mountains, how it looked. And she will look where the mountain is that Neri pointed out and ring around it on her map.
Yep, it looks like from your estimation, this plateau sits in between the wasteland of Phoberos and what is on your map called Death Bellow Canyon. And this is Minotaur land.
So, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the news.
The good one or the bad news first?
Both.
Good news. It's most likely where your mother is. Bad news, it's in Minotaur land.
I see that as good news. That means I get to kill Minotaurs.
Neri, not all Minotaurs are bad.
Any I catch around my mother will be dead.
Well, hang on, Neri. Wait a minute. Remember, we're a team. Don't
We
put this
will.
all on yourself. And then I'll
Go get-
try and calm him down.
Let's go get that dragon. I'll talk to the dragon. Get some good weapons from it. Get some good. That's it. We could go to this forge and we can get some good weapons.
Do you have something to trade?
What are you talking about? I have good weapons.
Yeah, but these are like these are like godly weapons. We can use them to smite the Minotaurs. That's
Do
what's
we
built on this
need-
forge.
Do we need godly
Yes,
weapons?
I don't think you will make it to us for free.
Then we'll borrow them.
It might work.
Do you mean stealing, or do you actually mean borrow?
We can give them back once I save my mum.
I mean, we have to get there first anyway.
To see what he's got.
How do you know he's even got anything?
They'll have some stuff, some prototypes or something. He's got to have something.
And if he doesn't?
We'll go back to Lizzie, and we'll fly straight there.
Oh man, do you know how far away that is?
And I glare at Leah.
All right. Looking around from where you're standing right now, you have Death Bellow Canyon to like straight ahead of you right now, and then you have one of the brain.
Volcanoes.
Yes, volcanoes. That's the word I was looking for. The Mount Vesios, which is way up in the mountain range. You can just barely see it. And then you have Mount Veles up a snaking path. Like, Neri, as you're standing looking towards this plateau, this Mount Veles is right behind you.
So that's where the dragon is, yeah?
Yes. Like,
Okay,
it will take
yeah.
you maybe half a day of walking up that path to reach where the supposed entrance to the volcano is.
Okay, so he storms off in that direction.
All right.
Like a man on a mission.
So, Neri, could you tell me about that? You said your mother is captured?
We was in our curve, the curve what Fassa created for us. She told my mum we were never allowed to leave the curve. Because if we did, my energy would attract monsters. You know,
Okay.
you have a lot of godly power in you. It tends to draw attention to more creatures that are kind of attuned to that thing. And then even normal monsters tend to be drawn towards me. So, yeah, they said if I leave, that was what happens. I left. I didn't know, but I left. My mum told me not to, but I did because I got upset because we were moving and I didn't want to leave home. I left for like an hour. I came back and the manitors had destroyed our entire curve. He wasn't there anymore. There's only one left, and I killed that one with my sandal.
Well, I was raised in a way where we take care of our pack and we make sure everyone is safe. So, since you're part of my pack now, I will make sure you get your pack back.
He nods. And he's still stomping towards the dragon.
Yeah, she's just following.
All right.
She just doesn't know about it. So
Yeah. It takes you most of the day. Like, it took you a couple of hours to get to this crossroads, and then another 4 hours. It's early afternoon. By the time you hit this, it's hot here. Neri, you're very uncomfortable. You don't like it hot, and with each step closer from a certain point, you reach this volcano, these slopes, and you can see, like, you're still not at the actual volcano yet. You can still see it like far away, but there is an opening, and there are small shrines everywhere that you can see that are dedicated to Perforos. There are small anvils placed out, very finely made, like tiny tools placed on them. And this large opening in the mountainside where you can walk in. You can see, like, all the way in, you have these tiny little way shrines as well that lead further in, like Even the two of you with dark vision have a hard time seeing all the way in because your dark vision only gets so far.
Siri will like bow to every shrine she sees on the way.
All right. You walk inside.
Yeah, I light a torch
Okay.
just to make it even warmer, and
All right.
I'm just imagining Neri being very uncomfortable now because it's warm. Siri was uncomfortable before because of the rain, and now she is comfortable. So it's like,
Yeah.
aha.
You walk further in. You continue walking further into this place, and Neri, I need you to make me a Constitution save. Well, actually, everyone except Siri need to make a Constitution save, please.
I'm gonna die. What am I even wearing?
You're wearing full armor.
Yeah.
You're gonna be cooked.
right,
I'm out of my armor. Oh no.
right.
Hey, Leo, you didn't do too badly.
Not too bad.
Neri and Artemis, you are struggling as you get further in, and both of you take 1 point of fire damage. Leo, you're sweating a lot, but you're not to the point of taking damage yet. And you walk.
Siri's just trotting along like Neri did when it was raining.
It gets to a point, Siri, that you start getting uncomfortable. Like, at first it starts out like, oh, this is nice, and then, ooh, this is getting a little bit toasty. And at the point where Neri and Artemis take damage, you're starting like, oof, this is getting uncomfortable even for me.
It's a little bit hot in here, isn't it?
A little bit. I stunk yesterday. Imagine what I'm going to smell like today.
Yeah. And
Then
as
it takes out his filter of like unending water. Of endless water, and he's just pouring it over himself like.
Artemis is clinging to Neri as he's doing that,
I look for Siri and I go.
and Orion as well.
Barley is fine. Orion is struggling. Because
Orion
cats
is-
only sweat through their paws and their mouth.
Yeah, Orion is sticking to Neri as well.
Orion, being a celestial beast, however, is not taking damage from this fire.
Yeah.
But you get further in, and the tunnel seems to shift slightly.
Actually, Orion is resistant to. Actually, Orion is immune to fire.
Yeah. So, like, he looks like he's struggling, like he's sweating, but he's not taking damage from it. It's just, like, uncomfortable for him.
Wait, did I get his resistances as well?
I think, isn't that a reaction?
I think it might be. Wait. I'm resistant.
Okay, well, you still
Apparently.
take 1 fire damage, because you can't take less than 1.
Yep.
But, and eventually you get to this large wall with intricately carved double doors made out of stone. And as you approach, they seem to swing open inward. And this blast of cold hits you. And it's almost enough to make you shiver. And you end up, I'm going to place you here and hope that it works. There you go. And you find yourselves down by this statue down here. Yep, you're all the way down by the statue.
Okay.
Where?
Which direction did we come from?
Down here by the statue.
Okay.
And like
And
you get this blast of cold in your face. And it slowly, gently fades. And there's this thrumming through the entire area. Like something very powerful is happening here. You can taste ozone like in the air. And there's light and there's noise everywhere. And the ground is shaking, shivering the entire time. Tremors just going constantly. And then, who has the highest passive perception?
Amos.
Artemis.
Probably 25.
Neri, what's yours?
Not high.
Okay. Artemis.
Oh, I have a massive 16.
15.
14. I have the lowest passive perception.
Damn. Okay. Artemis, you're the first to notice that the ground seems to be shaking with footsteps. Just back and forth as if approaching. And
She will say something's coming. Something big.
It better be these fire speakers we were supposed to fucking bump into.
Or the dragon.
Or something else.
If I'm about to be surprised and I think it's a threat, can I do something before maybe going into combat? But I'm just saying.
No, you're not. You're not about to be surprised, or they won't even try to surprise you. Through what looks like a wall-mounted statue, flanked by two anvil-wrought foxes.
That bitch. That blonde-haired bitch.
I know that guy.
Steps.
He looks familiar.
Yes.
It's the bimbo.
Steps this thing. And on top of his head is a very familiar guy.
It's Psycho's character, isn't it?
Yeah.
As this enormous dragon bends down his head, looks out at you, you see a blonde guy on top of his head just, hi.
I hate him.
And that's where we're gonna wrap this session.
Nice.